What's up, guys? Welcome back. My Chemical Romance announced the Long Live the Black Parade tour on November 12th, 24. The tour is set to begin July 11th, 2025 in Seattle and conclude on September 13th in Tampa, Florida the same year. With the announcement of the Long Live the Black Parade tour, I thought it'd be a great time to dig into the Black Parade, the album, the previous tour, and the death of the Black Parade. What's up, guys? I'm Matt from A Change of Scene. This is where we're going to talk about more long-form content about bands, albums, and previous tours. Let me know who you want to see below in the comments. My Chemical Romance, the band behind the album, is an American rock band from New Jersey. The band's current lineup consists of vocalist Gerard Way, lead guitarist Ray Toro, rhythm guitarist Frankie Iero, and bassist Mikey Way. Previous members are Bob Breyer and James DeWeese. My Chem is considered one of the most influential rock groups of the 2000s and a major act in pop punk and emo genres, despite the band rejecting the latter label. Yeah, they absolutely hate the title emo, and they also are not fans of nu metal, but we'll save that for another video. The band was founded in 2001 by Gerard, Mikey Toro, and drummer Matt Pellissier, and later Frankie Iero joined the band. They released their debut album, I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, in 2002. They signed with Reprise Records the next year and released their major label debut, Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, in 2004. Shortly after that album's release, Pellissier was replaced by Bob Breyer on drums. That album was a commercial success, attaining platinum status. The success of Three Cheers of Sweet Revenge was eclipsed by that of their 2006 rock opera concept album, The Black Parade. The lead single, Welcome to the Black Parade, topped UK singles charts, and the album solidified the band's following despite negative coverage in the Daily Mail, which generated controversy. The band's fourth studio album, Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, was released in 2010. Breyer departed the band prior to the release of the album, and in 2012, they added a touring keyboardist named James DeWeese. In 2012 and 2013, the band released a series of singles they had recorded in 2009 under the collective title Conventional Weapons. My Chem announced its breakup on March 22nd, 2013. In 2014, a greatest hits album titled May Death Never Stop You was released, and a 10th anniversary reissue of The Black Parade was released in 2016. On October 31st, 2019, the band announced a reunion show, which took place in Los Angeles on December 20th, 2019. In January 2020, they announced additional shows with a reunion tour, which commenced in 2022 after a 2-year postponement due to COVID. The Black Parade was the third studio album by American rock band My Chemical Romance, released in the United States October 24th, 2006 by Reprise Records. It was produced by the band with Rob Carvalho, known for having produced several albums with the Goo Dolls and Green Day. It's a rock opera and a concept album centered on a dying man with cancer known as The Patient. The album tells the story of his apparent death, experiences in the afterlife, and subsequent reflections of his life. It's the band's only studio album to feature Bob Breyer on drums before his departure in 2010. The Black Parade received generally favorable reviews from critics, and the band achieved its first #1 single in the UK with Welcome to the Black Parade, and that infamous one-note intro that everybody knows. The album debuted at #2 on both the Billboard 200 and UK album charts and is certified triple platinum in the US. There were 4 singles on the Black Parade: Welcome to the Black Parade, Famous Last Words, I Don't Love You, and Teenagers. My Chem began the Black Parade World Tour on February 22nd, 2007 in Manchester, New Hampshire. This tour featured 138 performances worldwide, as well as several festivals and other condensed shows. The tour was the longest and most internationally comprehensive headlining tour My Chem had ever played, featuring 3 legs in North America, 2 in Europe, 1 in Asia, Australia, and Latin America. The song Dead appears in Xbox 360's version of Guitar Hero 2, and there were 3 songs, Teenagers, Famous Last Words, and This Is How I Disappear, which were available as downloadable content. The Black Parade has sold 3 million copies in the United States as of 2016 and 4 million copies worldwide. The record was reissued as The Black Parade Living with Ghosts on September 23rd, 2016 in celebration of the 10th anniversary of the album's original release. In 2020, Rolling Stone ranked the album number 361 in its updated list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. On July 31st of 2006, The Black Parade was announced for release. That August, the band was filming a video in Los Angeles for the song Famous Last Words. During filming, Gerard Way tore his ankle ligaments and Breyer suffered burns on his legs. Breyer was hospitalized, which resulted in the band having to cancel 2 shows. On August 25th, they released a video of a pre-recorded press conference in which they revealed a number of details about the album, such as song titles and touring information. On August 31st, the band performed at the MTV Video Music Awards pre-show in New York, debuting the then new song, Welcome to the Black Parade. 2 days later, the song was made available for streaming via the band's MySpace account, and then on September 12th, the album's artwork and track listing was revealed. The music video for Welcome to the Black Parade was released on September 28th of 2006. On October 21st, the band was the musical guest on Saturday Night Live, where they performed Welcome to the Black Parade and Cancer. The Black Parade was made available for streaming on October 19th and was released October 24th in the US. Like I said, The Black Parade is considered a rock opera concept album centered around the character The Patient. The album is about his passage out of life and the memories he has of it. The patient dies, and death comes for him in the form of that parade. All of this was based on singer Gerard Way's notion of death appearing to a person in the form of their fondest memory, in this case, seeing a marching band as a child. The album also saw the creation of the alter ego band, The Black Parade. My Chemical Romance performed the album live in costume as The Black Parade up until October 7th, 2007 in Mexico City. On stage, the band often dons black marching uniforms similar to those worn by the Beatles in Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The live performances are highly theatrical, and Gerard Way assumes the character of a member of the Black Parade. Gerard has cited bands like Queen and Pink Floyd as being major influences in the album and performances. The intention behind the album and the songs was to make something that was classic and timeless, explains guitarist Ray Toro. Something that 20 or 30 years from now, parents could play for their kids and say, "This is what I was listening to when I was your age. Check it out. It's still cool." We wanted to make a record you could pass down. There's a lot of music out now that does not feel like that. The Black Parade has received critical acclaim. Metacritic assigned the album a 79 out of 100, 4.5 stars from AllMusic, A- from Entertainment Weekly, 9 out of 10 for NME. Rolling Stone has ranked The Black Parade number 20 in its top 50 albums of 2006, and it was named the 5th best album of 2006 by Spin Magazine. The Black Parade debuted at number 2 in the United States on the Billboard 200, only behind Hannah Montana. In its first week, the album sold 240,000 copies in the US, far surpassing the 38,000 that 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge got in its first week. The band also achieved its first #1 single in the UK with Welcome to the Black Parade. My Chemical Romance began the original Black Parade World Tour on February 22nd, 2007 in Manchester, New Hampshire. The tour featured 138 performances worldwide, as well as several festivals and smaller condensed shows. The tour was the longest and most internationally comprehensive headlining tour the band played, featuring 3 legs in North America, 2 in Europe, 1 in Asia, Australia, and Latin America. The shows in Mexico City, October 7th, 2007, and in Hoboken, New Jersey, October 24th, 2007, were filmed for the DVD The Black Parade is Dead. That was released on July 1st of 2008. Over the course of the tour, My Chemical Romance dubbed themselves The Black Parade for the first part of the performance. This had many people convinced that The Black Parade was initially a separate opening band for My Chemical Romance. During the tour, there were several cancellations, and some members had to leave the tour for personal reasons or medical reasons. 6 shows were canceled from April 21st, 2007 to May 4th of 2007 after the band and crew contracted food poisoning. The band Circa Survive had to replace Muse, whose members also suffered from that same food poisoning. On January 11th, 2007, Frankie Arrow left the tour because of an unspecified illness. He was replaced by drive-by guitarist Todd Price. Mikey Way took off time to get married and spend time with his new wife, Alicia Simmons, who was replaced by guitar tech Matt Cortez from April 18th, 2007 to October 4th, 2007. Bob Breyer suffered injuries relating to his wrist during the tour, which led to the cancellation of the show in the University of Maine on October 27th, 2007. Breyer also left the tour on November 9th, 2007, and was replaced by a friend of the band who wished to remain anonymous. Following the November 11th, 2007 show in Newcastle, Frankie Arrow left the tour to return home after learning about a family member's illness. He was replaced by Matt Cortez. The Black Parade is Dead is a CD and DVD and live album by My Chemical Romance. It was the band's second live album and was released by Reprise Records on July 1st of 2008. The DVD features My Chem's final performance as the Black Parade from Mexico City on October 7th, 2007. The band is seen in their Black Parade uniforms throughout the performance, and during the first song, The End, Gerard Way is seen taking the role of the patient before tearing off his hospital gown to reveal his uniform. Way states in the track The Black Parade is Dead that the performance in Mexico was the last performance by the Black Parade forever, which we know to not be true based on the announcement of the Long Live the Black Parade tour by My Chem this year. Long Live the Black Parade is an upcoming concert tour by My Chemical Romance in celebration of their third studio album, The Black Parade. It was announced on November 12th, 2024, following the band's performance at When We Were Young 24. It will feature the Black Parade performed in its entirety. The tour is set to begin on July 11th, 25 in Seattle and concludes on September 13th in Tampa, Florida. There will be a total of 11 shows, most of which will take place at Major League Baseball stadiums. All of the shows will feature a unique opening act such as Evanescence and 100 Gex. On October 19th and 20th, My Chem headlined the When We Were Young Fest, where they performed the Black Parade in its entirety for the first time since 2007. It also marked the first time that several songs from the Black Parade, such as Disenchanted and Dead, had been performed live in over a decade. On November 11th, the band posted a teaser image to Instagram depicting the skyline of a white city with pieces of confetti floating around it with the letters KCR arranged in a new logo. The post also had the caption, "If you could be anything, what would you be?" The teaser image generated speculation among fans due to it being unclear what they were alluding to. Many drew connections between My Chem and their scrapped fifth album, The Paper Kingdom. Many believe that the teaser was hinting towards the release of new music from the band, including maybe a completed version of that album. The day after that teaser was posted, My Chem announced Long Live the Black Parade tour with 10 shows across North America spanning 2025. They later added an additional date in Los Angeles, making a total of 11 shows. Tickets for the tour went on sale November 15th of 24, and within a few hours, all the tickets had sold out, whether it was to fans of the actual band, Ticketmaster, or scalpers, creating an even bigger controversy around this tour. The band also released a teaser trailer announcing the tour, which features a dictator walking out onto a balcony to a cheering crowd in a white-colored dystopian city. The description of the trailer references the time that had passed since the last appearance of the Black Parade alter ego, which has since become labeled as His Grand Immortal Dictator's National Band. It also describes the tour as the Black Parade's working privilege being ceremoniously reinstated, allowing for it to celebrate the culture and achievements of a fictional dictatorship known as Drog. Since the initial trailer, the band has posted further videos and images under cryptic titles such as Opera and Good Boy. Being ceremoniously reinstated would explain how the Black Parade is able to come back after announcing that they would never tour again together. Other opening acts on the tour include The Violent Femmes, Wallows, Garbage, Death Cab for Cutie, Thursday, Alice Cooper, Pixies, Devo, Idols, and like I said, Evanescence. That is My Chem and the Black Parade. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe below. Let me know what your guys' favorite memories are from the Black Parade, whether it be the original album, the mid-2000s tour, or if you're looking forward to the upcoming Black Parade tour. Tune in for more long-form band, album, and tour videos. Let me know who you want to see me cover on this channel.